Welcome back to the deep dive, where we crack open your sources and really try to pull out the most fascinating bits, the insights, maybe even some mind-bending revelations.
Absolutely.
Today, we're diving headfirst into this extraordinary stack of material.
Yeah.
It weaves together conspiracy theories,
Yeah.
but also ancient secrets, and this kind of cosmic struggle that's apparently been unfolding right under our noses.
Indeed. And the sources we're looking at today, they come from a really, really detailed narrative. It's rich with these surprising connections, between things that seem totally unrelated.
Right.
So our mission, if you will, for this deep dive is to unpack a story that actually starts with a pretty familiar tragedy, but then it just spirals into this secret history that, honestly, it reshapes everything you thought you knew.
Okay, let's get into it then. So the core of this dive, it's this journey, fascinating but also pretty terrifying. It centers around a woman, Weezy Connell,
That's right, Weezy Connell.
and her, well, unexpected re-entry into the life of a guy known only as Jack. And together they uncover these horrifying secrets about a plot that's apparently millennia old.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, prepare yourself because some of these revelations are truly eye-opening.
Definitely.
So we start with Weezy. She's introduced, as you said, living this life just steeped in what seems like extreme paranoia.
Right, but it's presented very clearly.
Yeah, you get a sense of her like meticulous digital footprint avoidance. She's constantly rotating internet cafes,
Yeah.
using random number generators to pick locations, switching IP addresses, even filling flash drives with junk data, all just to stop anyone tracing her online stuff.
And what's immediately clear, like you said, is this isn't just, unfounded paranoia. The sources state she's actively being hunted by powerful groups,
Yeah.
which raises the question right away. Okay, beyond her online digging, what makes Weezy such a unique threat? Is it just what she knows, or is there something else? Something about her?
That's a really good point, because the sources then get into something called her alarms, these visions she has.
Yes, the alarm.
Medically, she calls them scintillating scotomas, flashing lights, wavy lines before a migraine.
Standard medical description, yeah.
But like you're suggesting, these are presented as way more than just medical things. They're like warnings, prophetic almost.
Exactly.
In one really chilling vision, she sees herself being forced into this cavity in a big stone pillar, buried alive.
And that vision, it escalates, doesn't it? It becomes really central.
It does. A glowing egg appears, and then it hatches this dark shape, something that seems to, like, suck in the light around it.
Super creepy imagery.
And the most chilling part, this word echoes in her mind. Fhinntmanchca.
Fhinntmanchca.
Yeah. It's not just a vision. It feels like a premonition of something truly awful, directly linked to what she's digging into.
And what she's digging into takes quite a turn.
It really does. Because Weezy isn't just seeing things. She's been doing her own research independently into, well, a deeper truth behind 9/11.
Right, the secret historian.
Exactly, operating online under that name on Twitter blogs. She agrees with the controlled demolition theories that are out there, but she argues the who and why everyone focuses on. That's wrong. She thinks some shadowy cabal used al-Qaeda for their own much bigger, much older purposes.
And she finds some pretty specific evidence to back that up, according to these sources.
Oh, yeah. Not just theories, actual data.
Like that UBS account in Basel, Switzerland, opened July 2001.
Yeah, and the sheer volume of puts it bought, bets on stock prices dropping for American Airlines, United, Morgan Stanley, Dean Witter.
Right before 9/11, September 6th and 7th.
The volume, you mentioned it earlier, on Sep 6th was, what, 285 times the average?
285 times. Yeah, it's astronomical. And the account belonged to this guy, Emilio Cardoso.
Whose real name was Bashar Sheikh.
A Pakistani guy with links back to Mohammed Atta in Spain. I mean, the sources present this as pretty clear financial foreknowledge, sophisticated manipulation.
It definitely points that way in the narrative,
Yeah.
Far beyond the official story.
And it doesn't stop there with her discoveries.
No, it gets weirder. She then uncovers these altered photos of a man named Wahid bin Aswad.
The man who wasn't there.
Right. He's just mysteriously removed from group photos online, like digitally erased from history.
And then there's the video.
Ugh, yeah. A torture video of Bashar Sheikh, the UBS account guy.
And in it, he claims bin Aswad, this man who wasn't there, insisted on maximum terror, maximum body count for the 9/11 attacks.
It paints this picture of just calculated, almost theatrical cruelty, purposeful horror.
It's a lot to uncover, which makes you wonder about the people hunting her.
Exactly. And against this whole backdrop, enter Jack.
Our repairman.
Right. presents himself as just an appliance repairman. But it's obvious, like, immediately that he's operating on a totally different level.
Absolutely. No official ID, uses aliases.
Skills way beyond fixing a leaky faucet, spotting professional tales, evading them.
Yeah, he's clearly not just some regular guy. His core identity, as the sources frame it, is fixer, and maybe more importantly, defender.
Defender, okay.
And he doesn't shy away from extreme measures, even deadly force, when people he cares about are threatened.
We see that right. When Weezy's kidnapped from the hospital, his response, it results in multiple deaths.
Swift and brutal. And later, when her house is firebombed. Same kind of decisive, lethal action. He's not messing around.
He definitely walks the walk. I mean, the cloned car thing, driving a car identical to one owned by a known mobster, just as a security measure.
Right. That detail alone tells you the kind of threats he's used to dealing with. It's serious business.
So the question becomes, why is this guy with these skills and this level of sort of operational security, why is he involved with Weezy? What's the connection?
Well, the sources explain it's not new. There's a deep loyalty there. It goes way back.
Okay.
Yeah, back to an incident where he apparently drove some bully, Carson Tolliver, crazy because the kid hurt Weezy.
Wow. So it's not random. It's a long-standing thing.
Exactly. A reunion forged in some shared, dangerous past. It implies Jack's maybe always been aware of, well, something more going on beneath the surface.
Which brings us to that something more, this hidden world. The sources start talking about the Septimus Order.
Mm-hmm. An ancient order.
Yeah, and we learn about their history. People like Ernst Drexler and his father, they were actuators, like troubleshooters for the order.
That's the term used, yes, actuators. And get this. The elder Drexler, Ernst's father, apparently tried to stop the construction of the World Trade Center back in the 1960s.
Whoa! Okay, so that hints at a plan going back decades, at least.
Or much, much longer. Because the Orders is described as being deeply involved in this grand, millennia-old project. They call it Opus Omega.
Opus Omega, okay. And what is that exactly?
Well, it involves burying these mysterious pillars, thousands of them, at specific nexus points all over the globe.
Nexus points?
Yeah.
Like energy lines or something?
Kind of, yeah. Lines of force. And the ultimate goal, it's horrifying, really. They want to open a veil.
A veil?
Yeah, and allow something called the Otherness, which sounds like this alien, totally malevolent force to just flood into our world.
Okay, that's huge and dark. Who's behind this? Is it just the Order?
The Order serves someone or something, a figure known only as the One.
The One.
Also identified as Rassalam. Later, the sources broaden it to the adversary. He's described as, well, more than human.
How so?
Capable of paralyzing people with just a look, and he literally feeds on pain, fear, misery, degradation.
Feeds on it. Okay, well.
He is basically the Otherness's point man here on Earth, their agent.
And he's the one.
He's the one who orchestrated 9/11. According to that torture tape Weezy found, he insisted on maximum terror, maximum body count.
So 9/11, it wasn't just terrorism as we understand it.
Not according to these sources, no. It was a means to an end. For the Order, for the One.
Specifically, the South Tower collapse.
Was a controlled demolition. Planned with chilling precision, designed to access something buried under World Trade Center Building 4.
And that something was?
A very specific, unique pillar, known as the Orsa.
The Orsa. Okay, so what's special about this one pillar?
It's described as truly extraordinary. Unlike all the other thousands of pillars they buried,
Yeah.
this one had to be buried in a very specific place. The bedrock of Manhattan schist, right at a nexus point of these lines of force.
Okay, and why there?
Because that unique placement over millennia caused it to change, to transmute from just, non-organic stone into organic compound.
Wait, organic, like alive?
Eventually, yes. According to the sources, it became alive. It awakened like some kind of living artifact built with ancient, maybe alien tech.
That's mind-bending. And the whole project, Opus Omega.
The scale of it and the time involved, it's been underway for thousands and thousands of years.
Well, yeah.
Thousands of pillars buried globally. And the sources mention the few remaining sites are often completely inaccessible now, like deep ocean bottoms.
Which implies the original designers had incredible technology.
Right.
And patience beyond human understanding.
Exactly.
So just to make sure I'm following, the 9/11 attacks, specifically WTC-2 collapsing.
Yes, that collapse was calculated precisely. to damage WTC-4 just enough.
Just enough for the Order's guys to break through the Foundation.
And get to the awakened Orsa. It wasn't just about destruction, it was about retrieval, unleashing whatever the Orsa was meant to do.
And do we find out what it was meant to do?
Oh, yes. We see the immediate chilling consequences through this character named Daryl.
Daryl, okay.
The sources call him a kicker. Seems to be a term for people the Order exploits due to some vulnerability.
Yeah, old vulnerability.
He has AIDS. The Order comes to him, promises him a cure.
Ah. But I'm guessing it's not that simple.
Not even close. It's a horrifying twist. He isn't cured. He's used as a sacrifice.
Oh, what do they do?
They seal him inside the Orsa.
Inside the pillar.
Inside the living pillar. And his cure, it's a transformation, a horrific one.
What does he become?
He emerges from the Orsa as the Fhinntmanchca.
The word from Weezy's vision.
The very same. A human otherness hybrid. And this thing, it literally dissolves earthly matter it touches.
Dissolves it.
Leaves behind just smoke and a gap, melts asphalt, steel, anything. It's described as the maker of the way.
Maker of the way? For what?
For cataclysm. It's like this apocalyptic herald brought forth by the Orsa.
Wow. And this Fhinntmanchca, this hybrid, what does it do first?
Its initial target, right after transforming, is someone called Mother.
Mother. Okay, that brings us to another layer, doesn't it?
It does. It brings us to the wider context. This
Right.
epic, secret history of the world the sources lay out.
Which is basically
A cosmic shadow war between two vast opposing forces. The Ally,
okay, sounds like the good guys.
presumably, yeah, and the Otherness, the force Razalam serves.
Got it. And Mother fits in how?
Mother is actually the lady, an ancient being who is described as the literal physical manifestation of the new sphere.
The new sphere. Like Earth's collective consciousness.
Yeah.
The mind of the planet.
Exactly that. Earth's sentient collective consciousness, embodied.
So the lady is the Earth's consciousness in a way.
Essentially, yes. She functions as Earth's vital sign, a beacon to the wider multiverse, signaling that Earth is sentient, alive.
And why does that matter to these cosmic forces?
Because, the sources explain, if the lady, the beacon, is extinguished,
Yeah.
then the ally, the benevolent force, loses interest, stops protecting Earth maybe, leaves us totally vulnerable to the otherness.
Which wants to consume us, feed on us.
If Razalam does.
That seems to be the implication. So the Fhinntmanchca's mission to disrupt the new sphere and eliminate the lady, it's the ultimate goal for the One. Pure apocalypse.
Can she fight back? The lady?
She reveals she's been attacked before, shows these tunnels through her body, scars from past battles, but she also explains a crucial point.
Yeah.
The new sphere itself can regenerate her. She can heal. It's not a one-sided fight.
Okay, that's hopeful.
It is.
Yeah.
And there's another key development. The Orsa, the pillar that created the Fhinntmanchca, it's now dead, used up, so it can't make another one.
Correct. It cannot produce another Fhinntmanchca, which is huge. It seriously complicates the One's plans. A small victory, maybe, but critical.
A spanner in the works of this millennia-old plan.
Precisely.
So who else is fighting against this? Besides the lady healing herself.
Well, standing directly against the One Razalam, the adversary is another ancient figure, Glekin, also known as Mr. Villiers, or sometimes Old Man Foster. He's this ancient, seemingly immortal guardian.
And he has history with the adversary.
Oh, yeah. Battled him for millennia, apparently even managed to imprison him once before.
Wow. Okay, so there are powerful forces on both sides.
Definitely. And this is where Jack's true role finally clicks into place.
Back to Jack, the repairman. Or the defender.
Exactly. He's not just a fixer who happens to know Weezy. He is revealed as the defender. A backup plan.
A backup plan. For what?
Conceived somehow to take up the fight against the adversary if it ever became necessary. If Glaken failed, maybe?
So Jack's existence is tied to this ancient war.
Directly linked to the adversary's reincarnation, the sources say, which is why the lady,
Earth's consciousness,
has been keeping an eye on him his entire life. His destiny is woven into this cosmic conflict.
That's huge, and it must come at a cost for him, personally.
An immense cost. I discovered something truly tragic. His partner, Gia, she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Their unborn child, Emma, she was lost, specifically because the child was part of Jack's bloodline.
A target. Because of who Jack is.
A direct target of the adversary. It just underlines this isn't some abstract, distant war. The stakes are incredibly high, incredibly personal, the sacrifices are immense, and even the innocent get caught in the crossfire.
Wow. Okay. What an incredible journey that was, right into the heart of this hidden history, connecting prophecies, real-world events like 9/11, this whole cosmic struggle.
Yeah, for the planet's consciousness itself, it's staggering.
The layers of deception, the planning over millennia, and that really shocking revelation, according to these sources, that 9/11 wasn't the end goal, but just a step.
A means to a much grander, much darker end.
Yeah, it's all laid bare in these sources. It really forces you to reconsider how you look at major events, doesn't it?
It really does. So for you, our listener, diving into this, it just shows maybe what we see as reality is just like the tip of this ancient hidden iceberg.
Very deep, very old iceberg.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder, right? If this kind of vast secret conflict has been playing out for millennia with these kinds of stakes, well, what else might be happening right now, just beyond what we can see? How might events that seem totally random, totally disconnected, how might they actually be linked to some larger, unseen purpose that maybe we're only just starting to glimpse?